In the intricate tapestry of human relationships, the concept of value is subjective and often nuanced. When it comes to evaluating men, the idea of being a high or low-value individual transcends mere superficial characteristics. It delves into the core qualities that define a person's character and the impact they have on those around them. Let's explore 9 key differences between high and low-value men, shedding light on the qualities that set them apart. 1. Self-awareness and personal growth. High-value men, they actively seek self-improvement, embracing personal growth as a lifelong journey. These men are introspective, continually assessing their strengths and weaknesses. Low-value men, often resistant to change, they may lack self-awareness and find it challenging to acknowledge areas in need of improvement. 2. Empathy and emotional intelligence. High-value men, displaying empathy and emotional intelligence, they understand and connect with the emotions of others. They cultivate meaningful relationships by being attuned to the needs of those around them. Low-value men may struggle to empathize with others, leading to difficulties in forming deep and lasting connections. 3. Respect for others. High-value men, they treat everyone with respect regardless of their social status or background. Their actions align with a genuine belief in the equality and dignity of every individual. Low-value men display disrespectful behavior, whether through condescension, arrogance, or indifference, revealing a lack of consideration for others. 4. Communication skills. High-value men, effective communicators, they listen actively, express themselves clearly, and strive to understand different perspectives. This contributes to healthier and more open dialogue in relationships. Low-value men struggle with communication, often leading to misunderstandings and conflicts. They may avoid difficult conversations or resort to ineffective communication styles. 5. Ambition and goal orientation. High-value men possess a clear sense of purpose and ambition, setting and pursuing meaningful goals. Their drive often extends beyond personal success to positively impact their communities and the world. Low-value men lack a clear sense of direction or ambition, leading to a lack of motivation and initiative in both personal and professional spheres. 6. Accountability and integrity. High-value men take responsibility for their actions, holding themselves accountable. They operate with integrity, making ethical choices even when faced with challenges. Low-value men may evade responsibility, blaming external factors for their shortcomings. Integrity may be compromised in favor of short-term gains. 7. Adaptability and open-mindedness. High-value men embrace change and are open-minded, recognizing the value of diverse perspectives. They adapt to new situations with grace and flexibility. Low-value men resist change and may hold rigid, closed-minded views, limiting personal and interpersonal growth. 8. Generosity and altruism. High-value men display generosity not only in material terms but also through acts of kindness and support. They contribute positively to the well-being of others. Low-value men tend to be more self-centered, prioritizing personal gain over the welfare of those around them. 9. Commitment and consistency. High-value men demonstrate commitment in their relationships, careers, and personal pursuits. They are consistent in their efforts and strive for excellence over the long term. Low-value men may struggle with commitment, showing inconsistency in their actions and a tendency to give up when faced with challenges. Let's explore a few fictional stories that illustrate the differences between high and low-value men based on the qualities mentioned. Story 1. The Tale of Accountability. High-value man Alex. Alex worked in a high-pressure corporate environment. One day, a project he led faced unexpected challenges, resulting in delays and errors. Rather than shifting blame, Alex took full responsibility. He communicated transparently with his team, acknowledging the setbacks and outlining steps to rectify the situation. His honesty and accountability not only salvaged the project, but also earned him the respect and trust of his colleagues. Low-value man Chris. Chris, facing a similar project setback, chose a different path. Instead of owning up to the mistakes, he pointed fingers at team members and external factors. This not only created a toxic work environment, but also damaged Chris's professional reputation. His refusal to take accountability for the project's shortcomings hindered both personal growth and team cohesion. Story 2. The Generosity Test. High-value man Ryan. Ryan, a successful entrepreneur, found joy in giving back. He regularly contributed to local charities, mentored aspiring professionals, and volunteered in his community. His generosity extended beyond financial means, creating a positive ripple effect in the lives of those around him. Ryan's altruistic actions strengthened his connections and enriched the community. Low-value man Jake. In contrast, Jake, despite his financial success, rarely shared his resources or time. His focus on personal gain left little room for generosity. As a result, Jake's relationships lacked depth, and his self-centered approach isolated him from the sense of fulfillment that comes from contributing to the well-being of others. Story 3. The Communication Challenge. High-value man Tyler. Tyler, a high-value man, faced a misunderstanding with his friend Sarah. Instead of avoiding the issue or resorting to blame, Tyler initiated an open and honest conversation. Through active listening and expressing his feelings without judgment, he and Sarah were able to resolve the conflict. Tyler's commitment to effective communication strengthened their friendship. Low-value man Mark. On the other hand, Mark, when faced with a similar situation, chose to avoid the conversation altogether. His reluctance to communicate led to a growing rift between him and his friend. The lack of openness and willingness to address issues head-on undermined the foundation of Mark's relationships. These fictional stories serve as illustrations of how certain qualities can shape the paths of high and low-value men. They highlight the importance of self-awareness, empathy, communication, and other traits in navigating life's challenges and building meaningful connections. Conclusion. While the concept of high and low-value men is subjective and dependent on individual values, these distinctions highlight key traits that contribute to personal growth, positive relationships, and overall well-being. It's important to note that individuals are complex, and these characteristics exist on a spectrum. The goal is not to pigeonhole men into rigid categories, but to encourage self-reflection and growth towards becoming the best version of oneself. Thanks for watching.